Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. Standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away.
It's JJDrones Live. It's a special JJDrones Live because we are home at the JJDrones studios. Welcome to the train wreck. It's a train wreck for sure today. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting into the studios. And it is not, it's been a day. But what we're going to do today is we're going to actually be bringing in Gary from Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. He has asked me to go ahead and help him, try and give him some tips on his channel. So let's go ahead and bring him up. Here is Gary.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I apologize for the darkness. It is what it is right now. I'm sorry.
No, we can see you just fine. In fact, I can probably see you better than I have seen you in the past because you don't have the sun glaring on you.
Okay, yeah. This is another part you can ridicule. I just want to.
Go ahead.
I'd like to preface everything real quick. It's been nice being friends with you. I have a feeling after tonight we're no longer going to be friends, but I'm ready for it. Hit me.
All right. Well, number one, I want to preface all of this by saying that I am number one, not a YouTube genius. In fact, I think last count I've got like 1,458 subscribers. So I mean, I am nowhere near the caliber of person that should be telling you what to do. But because you have asked, I did go through your videos. And I did go through your channel, and I do have some tips that can hopefully help you along the way. Okay. So we're going to bring up your channel. And first of all, hey, Tony, what's up? We are just trying to help Gary today. And first of all, I mean, these are great. Now, you have your shorts at the top, and you basically do, what would you say? Would you do like 2 videos a day, sometimes more?
It's kind of been working that way lately because I've been probably too aggressive trying to. I can smell the finish line for 1,000, so I've been kind of aggressive. Plus, once again, it's Florida, so it's hurricane season going to be coming soon. So I'm trying to get as many videos in because there's probably going to be a period of time. Like Jason Crocker, he's the one that encouraged me. Just by watching his channel a long time ago, he said, just even if you suck at YouTube, just put out 1 video a day. So I'm kind of like a little further along than that, but I try and anticipate bad weather too. So I apologize.
Hey, David Robb, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Okay, so the number one thing that I would tell you, and this is just a piece of advice, and this is a piece of advice that I got when I first started YouTube, is to find your time slot that works for you, and you can actually I can show you through my YouTube channel. Let's go here to YouTube and go to Studio, and I apologize, guys. My computer is slow today. All right, so when you go into your analytics, and this will be different on your phone. Let's see here. I think it's under audience. Okay, right here where it says when your viewers are on YouTube. So Sunday, my viewers are mostly on YouTube between, um, let's see, that looks like 8 and 11 a.m. And then Monday, the brighter shade of purple, the more people are on YouTube. Okay. So you can kind of find that on your daily schedule. And then what I would do is I would do one video a day. And I would find the day or find the time that kind of works in that time frame. So if you're going to do that, hang on. I've got people calling me now. So if you're going to do that, what you should do is you should find the time that works every day of the week and then release that every day at the same time. Now, if you're going to do a short, then find a time to do a short and then find a time to do a long form. But if you're going to do a short and a long form, do a short and a long form every day. If you're going to do a couple of shorts, do a couple of shorts every day. But what the key is to be consistent. So what you do have is you have a lot of inconsistency. Like this one here is 6 hours ago. This one, well, let's not go that way. Let's go this way. So this one was 6 hours ago. This one was one day ago. This one was one day ago. And this one was 8 days ago. This one was 8 days ago. This one was 8 days ago. So what you could have done on this day when you uploaded three of them, you could have done this one, and then you could have scheduled this one, and then you could have scheduled this one. So this is day one, day two, day three, and this is day four. And then this one could have been day five, and then this one could have been today. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So and then with your shorts, because you do shorts pretty regularly, and your shorts are actually doing pretty well, especially your veteran shorts, which go out and check out the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity because we're doing some great things for Mission 22 and Reese Across America. So these are doing really well. This one here, it doesn't tell me the date that you released these, and I know that I've watched most of these, but try and try and do one short and one long form, and you can schedule shorts. So if you schedule them, that may help you in the end. Now let's go into one of your videos. This one here I like. And I like it because you've been giving Nick some crap. So you've got your hashtags, you've got friends, friendships, and YouTube. And then you've got all these down here. So basically, the only ones that YouTube really pays attention to are the first five. So all of these down here, anything after the first five. So you've got friends, friendship, YouTube, and then you've got them again down. Oh, okay. I see what this is. This is taking them from down here. So you've got friends, friendship, YouTube, caring, and Florida. Those are the only five that YouTube is even going to pay attention to. Texas and don't mess with Texas. YouTube isn't really paying attention to that. You can add them, but it's not really going to do much for you. So keep it to around 5. And I think that is all you have in. Do you do tags?
At times, yeah, if it's, well, I tagged Nick today in the title, and I think I tagged
Okay.
him in the description too.
I'm actually talking about, let's go again to one of my videos, and let's go to down. See, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you need to fill out when you do a video, because you've got the part where you've got your title, and then you've got your description, and then you have your thumbnail, you've got your playlist, and then it says show more. Then it asks if this is a paid promotion. And then let's see here. Do any of the following describe your content? So this is basically for AI. And so that's always going to be no. But when I'm talking about tags, I'm talking about this section right here.
I have not utilized that. No.
Okay, so what this is, it's an area where you can actually put words that pertain to it's just like hashtags, okay? So what you can do is you can actually go and just start typing in words with a comma in between, and every time you put a comma, it's going to make this little circle around it. So this is just going to add to the description, or it's going to add to what you're trying to uh, what you're trying to put out there in your video. So let's say you're talking about Weber grills, okay? So I would put Weber grill, and then I would put charcoal, and then I would put charcoal fluid, and then I would put grilling, and then shish kebabs. Anything that has to do with grilling, I would put into this box, right? And then obviously your video language is going to be English. Uh, I didn't do the caption certification, but that content has never aired on television. Your recording date and your video location, and you'd be surprised how many people actually get this video tuned or pushed out to them just based on their video location. Because I've had several videos where the people only had it pushed out to them because where they live. And this is all in the when you when you set up your video, when you're uploading it, all of this is in that area.
Okay.
Ted says, got to keep it target content specific, but all different content will get lost in the algorithm. And what I mean is YouTube don't know who to push it to. So what he's saying is try and focus your content a little bit more, instead of jumping around to different topics in one video. Try and focus on one part of the situation. So if you're talking about going out camping with your van at one of these areas and you want to show around, then do that video. And then if you want to talk about, um, let's say your van broke down, make that a separate video. Just keep on going with a different video for different topics. And I know I've watched a lot of your videos where you will be talking about something and then you'll actually get sidetracked. So try and keep everything focused. Let's see here. If YouTube pushes it to your subs, but if your subs watch your different content, then it won't get pushed any further. And then he could also, yeah, you could also use a free tag generator. There's one that people generally use. This one is called, and I can send you the link to this one. This one is called Rapid Tags. And what you can do is you can actually take your, it's not going to do much with that one because let's go with this one. Now we can actually take your title right there. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. So you can take your title and you paste it right there. Hit the little thing. Now it gives you all those tags. And then all you have to do is copy that and you put those in that box. So, let's see here. What else? I think the biggest thing that I would encourage you not to do would be apologizing all the time because you don't have to apologize. Like you said, go out there, make crappy videos. I mean, I make crappy videos. Yes, Mr. G Money.
I'm sorry for always apologizing. I apologize for that.
Yeah, you don't need to apologize. I mean, I am a train wreck and I embrace the train wreck, right? People know what they're coming when they come to one of my live streams or if they go to watch one of my videos, they know that they're going to get probably bottom of the barrel. I mean, I keep the bar low, Gary. Keep the bar low. That's my advice. Keep the bar low because if you give them a high bar, they're going to expect it all the time. Uh, but no, seriously. Uh, a lot of the stuff that you do, especially for the veterans, is top notch. Just really, really top notch. So if you're going to do a lot of veterans videos, try and do those in a group. And then if you're going to do a bunch of camping videos, do those in a group. Try and keep them grouped together because when YouTube is pushing out your videos, it imagine a bullseye, okay? And in that bullseye is your video in the middle. And then the circles around that bullseye are all the people that are watching content on YouTube. And in every one of those circles, it would be the outdoors people in one circle. And then another circle, there's the camp or you know, the veterans people. And then in another circle, you have the fishing people, and so on and so on and so on as they're going out through these bullseyes. So what you can do is you try and target each one of those audiences by the videos that you're putting out. Hey, Native Wild Man, thank you for coming in. Let's see here. Make sure to double check your tags. Sometimes we'll put tags that are not related and you take them out, but that can hurt your video. Yeah, so you really have to be careful with that too, because if there are tags in there that could hurt your that are not related to what your video is, that could hurt you too. So you just got to watch that. But yes, G Money.
I was just, I saw Native Wild Man said hi, Gary, so I was just waving to him while you were talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, oh, I'm just used to the when I see the hand go up. I learned really quick when you started putting your hand up that I need to recognize you quickly. Um, so the biggest thing, I mean, you have 900 subscribers, so you're not doing bad. Okay. My biggest advice to you really is just to keep doing what you're doing, just do it a little bit differently. Just schedule them so that you're doing them on a consistent basis so that you don't have these gaps. And like you said, you may have something where a weather situation happens where you're not going to be able to put out videos. Well, if you have 8 videos sitting in the queue, then you've got basically a week where if you can't do content, you have a week's worth of videos ready to go. And it's really easy to set that up. So if you need help, scheduling your videos, definitely definitely talk to me because I can help you schedule those. The other thing that I would say is if you look at your topics are kind of, let's see here. So you've got your 2 life updates, and then you have the Melton, Florida park, and then you have another life update. So I would upload these and then schedule them so that they go one day after another after another. And then I would do like these bone creeks. I would do this one, and this one. And then this one here, I would pair this one with the back porch produce, which thank you for showing us your melons. Appreciate that. Um, and then you've got the Veterans Memorial, and I mean this brought me to tears. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it was very moving, so I'm glad that you actually did that. But so just try and group them together as much as you can. So with as much as you're filming and how often you're filming, you should be able to kind of keep track of what video is going to happen next, just by virtue of the fact that, okay, so you're going to this campground, and then you're going to this campground, and you've got these videos already sitted or uploaded on YouTube unlisted, and then we can go ahead and we can schedule them so that they go day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And then you do a lot of product reviews too, so you can even, group those together. And I am probably the worst person to tell you to do that because there's no rhyme or reason to what I do. And that's why I have a lot of videos that don't do well. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like my personal it's obviously my unfortunate lifestyle, but I always feel like I'm in a rush. I'm in a hurry, trying to squeak things in. I know probably, in my personal opinion, feel free to comment on that, but I feel like it's very like what I love about your channel is I know it's going to be Wednesday and Sunday night, Wednesday and Sunday night, Wednesday and Sunday night. I just, I
Right.
just, I just, I. It sucks because my full time job I work in the evenings. Then my other job I kind of work whenever I can during the mornings. So it's very difficult to work, sweat my butt off, uh, try and get a quick bite to eat, go shower, go to work. It's like so I'm not. I guess I am making excuses, but the one thing I feel like I should get better at is before I upload a video, I should add it to a playlist and then probably do those tags better. I knew I was negligent on the playlist part, but all the little tags you're talking about, and I didn't know that about the first 5 tags. So
Okay.
uh, I thought I've been doing better with the tags, um, but it is what it
Well,
is right now.
let's pull this one up. Okay, so this one here for your hashtags, you've got barbecue, ribs, smoker, fundraiser, donation, fire department. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. So your first 5 hashtags, these are good. I mean, hashtag barbecue, hashtag ribs, hashtag smoker, hashtag. I've noticed on my own channel, fundraiser and donation hashtags don't do really well. So that is something that you may want to maybe keep if you can't think of anything else. I probably would have used kindness and good food instead. Yeah, and Ted, I did explain the difference between the hashtags and the tags because the hashtags are the ones that have the hashtag in front of it, and the tags are the ones at the bottom of here. So that's the difference between the hashtag and the tags. Now the tags, you can have as many tags as you want until you run out. There's like a 500 character limit, and the hashtags only 5 count. But so so you're doing well on your hashtags, but you really have no description here. Um, and I don't really know if a description is really necessary in all videos because I don't know how many people actually go and read the description, but it's always good to have something in there. And I'm thinking that it's more for, I don't know, YouTube trying to put it out. But, it's just, it's good to have something in here. Now, I know that you don't do thumbnails, and a lot of people will tell you that in order to have a successful channel, you have to have good thumbnails. So that may be something that you may want to try and learn how to do. I know that you've had thumbnails in the past, but I think they're mainly on your live streams.
Um, Try and elaborate what the point is you're trying to make there, because I do try to use thumbnails. I'm not sure if we're talking about the same thing that I'm
Okay, so
thinking.
okay, so right here, when you go to let's go to my channel. Oops. Trainwreck is real, people. All right, so this is my channel. So this is the thumbnail of the live that we're doing right now. Okay. Now these down here are all of the thumbnails. So it's a picture with words. It's basically the title of your video. They tell you not to use your title in your thumbnails, but I always use my title in my thumbnails. I guess I'm just a rebel. But you basically take a picture of something that pertains to your video and add some text to it, and then put it up so that this is what people see when they scroll through your channel or if it pops up in the news feed.
Yeah, the what I a lot of times I will like, say if I'm going to like a park, like say example Bone Creek, I usually try to take a picture of the you know the the recreation area or whatever, and then go from there. But after watching, I realized that when I go to that little pencil looking thing and I click on
Yep.
that, it usually gives me three options, and usually I can find a pretty good one that I can insert most of the time. If I don't have a custom, I think it's called a custom thumbnail. And
Right.
the but when it comes to typing and all that text, yeah, that's like Greek to me, to customize a thumbnail with text, and I just don't know how to do that, to be honest with you.
Okay. So that's something that, and that's another thing that you do mention quite a bit here lately is that edit is a four-letter word.
Yeah, that and work suck.
Uh, Anthony did give you a really good piece of advice. Do hashtag bikini fishing.
Ah, yes, yes,
Just don't
yes,
go bikini fishing,
yes.
please.
Well, I had a really good idea today, thanks to Multi Hunter 24/7. I'm going to demonstrate how to use dude wipes.
Just let me know when that video is gonna go up so that I can just block it out of my mind because I don't even want to think about it. I have a very interesting story about Dude Wipes and Ryan, but we won't get into
Okay, yeah,
that.
please. I like. I just have this vision in my head: dude wipes and then eating cashews. Ugh, ugh, ugh.
But Ted says, got to be a hook in your title and in your thumbnail. And most people don't actually see your title. Okay. When they scroll through YouTube, in fact, let's go through YouTube here. And when I go through and I'm looking at the YouTube, I'm looking at the pictures. I'm not even looking at the titles. And then after I see the picture, then I'll want to look down and see what the video is about. So that's why they're saying that thumbnails are important, because if you don't have that eye-catching thumbnail, it's very there's a very good chance that people are just going to pass you up. Like this one here. I mean, I've this guy a couple of guys.
You're kind of breaking up, my friend. All right, so I'm not sure if it's just Jason or it's both of us. I think we're kind of frozen up a little bit. Um, the one thing I will say, when I was new to YouTube, I knew exactly nothing about YouTube. So
Oh,
while we're waiting for Jason to come back, I just want to share this quick story. Uh, Probably the most significant jump that I realized early on was actually how to do a thumbnail, like how to insert a picture. And that I realized then I got a lot of growth when I just did the simple, basic things, not exactly what Jason's talking about tonight, but inserting a thumbnail at the right point in the starting point of the video. Go ahead, take it over, Jason.
all right. Sorry about that. My internet became disconnected. And thank you, Spectrum Internet, for having the worst internet ever. Um,
You know
so,
what?
so
Between the Quinnipiac post office and Spectrum, you know, your life sucks, dude.
you got that right. Uh, but so look at this thumbnail. The guy with the eyes bugged out. I mean, he doesn't have any text on his thumbnail, but there's a guy sitting outside an RV and he's got like the weirdest face imaginable. So if I see that thumbnail, I'm going to click on that video just because I want to see what the deal is with the guy with the bug eyes. Okay. Hey, Golden Fish Eye Canada. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Ted also says, I would also say it helps to do your own research to learn as much as you can about YouTube. It will help your overall performance. You will have some know-how as well. Um, the other thing that I would do, and with your four-letter words, I would definitely watch some YouTube videos on how to edit on your phone. There's a lot of free apps that you can use to edit videos on your phone. And if you could just get a very minimal um, experience on how to do it, I think it would help you a lot because you could actually go through in the parts where that you feel like you have to apologize because you went rambling on a different topic or because of wind noise or because whatever happens. If you could just go through there and just cut those parts out, you wouldn't.
Yeah. So Jason is appears to be frozen up again. So I will try and comment on that somewhat. I mean, just hearing those words, I know that is my biggest fault, my biggest downfall. But trust me, it is. It's like a foreign language to me. Especially, I only have a little small Android. I don't have any big fancy equipment, and it's very difficult to execute that. I mean, I do know, like, um, when Jason's gonna be back in a second, but I know, like, when I did the short video on the repelling ants. I probably should have cut out the end a little bit, but I've had so many problems using just the YouTube editor that it's a major pain in my backside, because just to trim off, like, I've gotten better at trimming off the end or the beginning, but anything in the middle is just a total cluster. And then it looks like the YouTube editor, when I've tried to utilize that, it looks like it kind of changed, like, color format on the thing, and it's just, I just need, I really need someone to I'm a visual learner, so trying to read something, comprehend, and execute it is very difficult for me. If I can um, go and be shown step by step how to do something, I learn way better that way. So that's I mean, I that four-letter word is probably my biggest disappointment, because I feel totally handicapped. And a lot of people have suggested all these different editors and everything, but it once again, it's like learning a new language. Uh, I I I don't have the time that a lot of other people do have. I just, and, like, please don't take this the wrong way, uh, Ted, but I know, like, you have a lot more freedoms at your job. You have accessibility, and stuff like that, and then, even, when you're doing something from your residence, I really don't have those freedoms and abilities. Uh, it it is. I'm handicapped. I mean, literally, I'm just not going to BS anybody. I'm handicapped, but trying to do the editing that's my biggest desire, is to learn how to do that. And by someone just telling me, go to this app, go to this app, that, I've done that, and it just pisses me off, because I don't understand the language. There's different terminology that is involved with learning how to edit and stuff like that. So I prefer to learn having a tutor of some sort, being able to say, okay, this is point and click here. This is what this means. That's how I learn. That's just the reality of it. Well, look who just came back to his own party.
Yeah, right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm not going to be able to share screens or anything anymore because my internet is completely crashed and my laptop will not connect to it. So
it's all good.
Like I said, embrace the train wreck, because my life is a train wreck right now. And, sometimes you just have to go with it. And, you do such a good job when you're yourself, Gary. Don't try and be somebody that you're not. Just go out there and be you, because people like you. You wouldn't have 900 subscribers if people didn't like you. They like your content. They like what you do. And eventually, you're going to get up to 1,000 subscribers. You're going to get monetized. It's going to happen. It's an eventuality. It's not something that isn't ever going to happen. I mean, when I started my YouTube channel, I told Haley that there's no way in hell that I'll be monetized, because people don't like me, you know. And no, Gary doesn't have an iPhone, Ted. And Ted, I mean, he is a perfect example because, I mean, he is himself all of the time. And I can tell you right now from being around him that every single one of his videos, every single one of his live streams, everything that he does, that is Ted on video. He doesn't try and pretend to be anybody that he's not. So the best thing that you can do is try and just be yourself, because that is going to always be the right answer as far as that goes. And you know, I really can't stress that enough. And if you keep on putting your content out, if you go like you said about me earlier, every Wednesday, every Sunday, every Wednesday, every Sunday. Well, if I know that you're going to do a video every day of the week at, let's say, you know, 11 o'clock in the morning, then I know that I can depend that Gary's going to have a video at 11 o'clock in the morning. And you know, there were a couple times where I didn't do a live stream and I didn't put up a post or anything. I just got busy, and I had people calling me up being like, dude, did you die? Are you okay? You know, did something happen to you? And I just got busy. I didn't think about it, but I didn't realize that people were actually depending on that time slot every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be out there doing a live stream and making a fool out of myself because I don't have any idea what the hell I'm doing. You know, so that is just something that you can do. That if you can get those videos scheduled every day at whatever time that you feel is better for your channel, and then people will come to expect it every single day, and then you're just going to grow a following. I think you're going to be well over 1,000 by the end of the year. I would probably say maybe 1,200, 1,300 by the end of the year.
Yeah, I kind of I've been trying to judge the subscriber growth lately. And as of today, I was like plus 75 or something for the last 28 days. So I feel pretty good. It's a lot of that's probably forced content, but um, I originally, like I said a long time ago, I was trying to hit 1,000 by July 1st. That's pretty much not going to happen. If I can get the 925 to 950 by then, I'd be happy. And then I just mentioned in the video, since my mom's dying, I tried to set a mental goal for July 14th, which is Bastille Day, which is French Independence Day.
Right.
I just whipped out some date trying to have a goal, a true target. And I think that might be possible, you know, barring any major mishaps in my life.
Right. Well, I really think that you're on the right track, Gary. I don't think you have as bad a channel as you think you have, and I don't think I have as good a channel as you think I have.
I tell you what, I kid you not, it's going to sound so corny, and it's relevant to what you do. But that last short video I did about those two veterans, and the way it ended, I felt really proud of that video. So I'm trying to do more of that coming forward. I don't have anything in queue right now. It was just so stinking hot today, but I'm going to try and get out there and do that. I can't promise consistency, but I guess I should heed your advice and try and figure out some type of schedule. I'm a very impatient person, as you probably figured out, because like I'm trying to squeeze in as much life before I die, you know, and so those, if I could do those tributes, that would probably be really. I've done very well with those as far as getting subscribers from doing those videos, and I don't want it to sound like I'm using the fallen veterans for subscribers. I just it excites me. It is a pretty cool way to give honor and respect and tribute to the veterans. And I just feel like after I did that second tribute. I I wish I had better skills, but I felt with my capabilities, that was pretty nice. I forget how long it was, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, or whatever. But I'm sorry for rambling. I
Oh,
apologize.
you're
I
fine.
apologize one more time.
No, I mean, if you're going to do any videos like that, I mean, there is no bad time to do those. I mean, and we're doing our fundraising for Wreaths Across America and Mission 22 through the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Shameless plug. And we're only doing that because we care about our veterans, and we care about the ones that are coming back from theater, and we care about the ones that we lost in battle, and we owe everything to them. So there is never a bad time to do a video for them. And this Sunday, we're not going to be having a live. Well, we're going to be having a live stream, but Brian's going to be running the show. I'm going to be out, and I'm not going to be able to do the live stream. So Brian's going to be taking over. So, it may be a 5-minute live stream, but there's going to be something. Okay. The big thing is just keep pushing out the content, just be consistent and be yourself. And let's see here. Golden Fish Eye Canada says the most important thing you just say that is to be proud of a video because it reflects the effort you put in it. And that's true. That's true because, it doesn't, you got to do what I ended up doing. And you got to not care about what other people think of your videos. Just go out there and care about what you think of your videos, because as long as you're proud of them, you're going to have a record for the rest of eternity of how you lived your life. And, there's a lot of people that are going to go back after I die, and they're going to say, man, that guy shouldn't be on YouTube, right? So, but that's okay because I'm proud of what I did. And, well, sometimes, okay, not even sometimes, just like one 1,000th of the time, I'm proud of what I did. Like the live stream that we did on Sunday, I'm really proud of that one. That was good. But I love you, Gary, and I'm glad that we met on YouTube and that we've become friends, or now mortal enemies.
Yeah, you're going to be unsubscribed from. No, I'm just kidding. You're banished from my friends list on Facebook. Yeah, yep. You did me wrong tonight, but you're going to get some views out of this. Thank you.
All right. Well, I think that's it, guys. And that's only because I'm getting tired of holding my phone. So, Gary, any last words?
No, I almost apologized there for a minute. Thank you, everybody. I just that 4-letter word just that haunts me. I'm handicapped by that, and I just need I'm going to reiterate this for anybody that's watching that does not know. I'm a homeless dude living in Florida. It's hot as hell, and I don't have the greatest living conditions. So it's not like I can sit down at my dining room table, plug in the laptop, and just start editing. I don't have that comfort. It's very uncomfortable the way I'm living, and I'm telling the truth. I'm not trying to make excuses, but that is the reality of my situation. It really sucks, but I still need to find a way to execute at a better level because that's my desire. So that's my final word, sir.
Well, and if that's your desire, that is what will happen as long as you keep trying, brother. I appreciate all of you for being in this live stream. And if any of you have any suggestions for Gary, go ahead and drop them down in the comment section. And you can always go, if you're not already subscribed to Gary, go over to Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors on YouTube and go check him out and give him a like and a follow. And, let's get him over 1,000 subscribers. But as for now, thank you so much for coming along for this ride with us, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, guys.
Thank you.